D8 Holdings Corp. D8. Have no idea what they do, just by the name. Do not like that. Not a fan of companies that you can't tell what they do just by their name. Interesting chart, though. Very interesting. I mean, I'll tell you what this looks like to me. Cup and handle! Yeah, buddy! Cup. Handle. Uh-oh, I clicked the chart. No! How dare I? Alright, before I decipher this chart, let me go look at what they do. Oh, there's not much information here. Wait, are they a new company? No. Oh, yeah, they are! Only been public since September. Okay. That would make sense why there is not much information here. They are also Chinese, apparently, out of Hong Kong. D8 Holdings Corp focuses on effecting a merger. Oh, it's a SPAC. It's a Chinese SPAC. Fascinating. I didn't know those were a thing. Okay. Okay. So again, a SPAC in which there's not much news. I can already explain that this run up here is the hype part of the SPAC life cycle. Question is, what is this drop here? Was it from the market trend in February, which was generally down, or was it because it finally transitioned to that second phase of the SPAC life cycle in which it now has announced a merger and the hype has kind of died down? I don't know. We'll take a look at this first, and I'll see if anybody in the conversation section can help me out with that stuff. So what does what are these guys? What does this Asma? Is that someone's name? Asma Husna? Asma. We'll see what Asma thinks of wait, is that Asma? Oh. We'll see what Asma thinks. Prominent investors were turning bullish. Well, were. Keyword were. Number of bullish hedge fund bets went up by 20% in recent months. Well, that was 3 months ago, though. This was published 3 months ago. 3 months ago was about here? December. And yeah, after that run up, I could see why they would. And it continued to grow a little bit, but then so I don't know if this take is really even all that valid anymore. That's how fast the market moves. That's kind of why I like it, you know? Never a dull moment. So not much information here about what may have caused that dip, so I think it's just getting caught up in the general market trend. It's not like they announced anything. But then again, a SPAC that's a SPAC for almost 6 months now and hasn't announced anything. That's kind of suspect, and I'm not too sure what to make of that. This person, TE, apparently believes that SoftBank SVFA, which I guess is another SPAC. They believe that that's a better bet. That makes me think that people do not believe very highly of this. And if this run-up, well, let me go back to 6 months. If this run-up here is actually speculation, it's one of the weakest speculations I've ever seen, because it only went up about $1, a little over 10%. And I know that sounds like a lot, but for a SPAC, but for SPAC hype, that's nothing. That's chump change. So I'm not feeling all too great about this. However, it is almost back down to the lows it was trading at. $10 versus $9.65. So, well, I'll save my analysis for when the timer runs out, but it's not going to be a sell, despite all of that stuff that I said. It's not going to be a sell, and you might be surprised on my take. 2, 1. Okay. I'm gonna put this as a buy. Now, hold on. Let me explain. Before you attack me, let me explain. So, it's back down. It is a SPAC, after all. It will eventually merge with something. I don't know when that's gonna be. It seems to be taking its sweet time finding one, but it eventually will. And because it is back almost near those trading lows that it was back at last year, this might actually be a fairly good buy point. It may still slip a bit, but I think in the long term, especially when that speculation really starts kicking in, you're going to make bank on this. You're going to make bank on this. You can also make, and yeah, you know, I was about to bring a hold justification in the mix when I just realized, you know, I don't really have one. I don't really have one because every reason why I would give it a hold is basically the same exact reason why I would give it a buy, except it screams buy more. So, buy here, believe it or not, buy.